So spring is finally here, and it's about that time again to swap out your polish colors for the new season. I just recently bought some new polishes, and I thought it would be fun to share with all of you what I got. So I figured as I go along, I would do a little review on the ones that I've worn already, and a little first impression on the ones that I just opened. So let's get started. The first two polishes are by Essie, Cocktails and Coconuts and Resort Fling. So first off, we have Resort Fling, which I really liked. The color's beautiful, but as you can see here, it is a really thin consistency. It's a really sheer color, but once you put another coat on, it gets a little more opaque. And here it is with a second coat of polish. And personally, I think it's still a little too sheer for me. So here we have Cocktails and Coconuts. I'm still not quite sure how I feel about this polish. It's not sheer. It's kind of shimmery, but you really can't see as much as you can in the bottle. I'm not quite sure how I feel about the color. Maybe this one's not for me. But don't let that deter you if you like those beigey tan colors. It is a little thick in consistency, but I think that's because of the shimmer that's inside of the polish. And I also had to build up 3 coats to get full opacity on this color. I think this color would look really pretty on darker skin tones. So I have some OPI polishes that I got from the new Muppets movie collection, Gaining Momentum and Miss Piggy's Big Number. So I started out with Miss Piggy's Big Number, and it turned out to be a little sheer. So at this point, I really started to not like the color. But then I applied the second coat of color, and it just turned out to be this beautiful blue jewel color. And it's actually one of my new favorite polishes. And I only needed 2 coats to reach full opacity. So my whole reason for buying Gaining Momentum was because it had gold, silver, and rose gold flecks in the polish. I mean, how much better can it get? But then I swatched it, and it was like, where did all the flecks go? I was a little disappointed with this polish. I even gave it a second shot with a second coat of polish, and it still kinda disappointed me. Wasn't all too happy with this. So then I decided to put it over the blue polish because, I like the blue. And it kinda worked out, and it kinda didn't. I wasn't totally happy with it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. So here we have Sephora's Formula X in Alive. It's part of their new spring polish collection. From the first time that I saw this color, I was like, oh my god, it's such a beautiful color. And then I started to apply it. It is kind of thin, a little splotchy, but overall, it was okay for the first coat. Then I applied a second coat of polish. I wasn't as happy as I thought I would be, but I think that's because I didn't put enough polish on the brush. And by the time I got to the third coat, I was a very satisfied customer. I reached full opacity, which I probably could have done in 2 coats, but this is how it happened. And if you like pinks, I think this would be the perfect color for you. Now on to Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails Extreme Wear in Seeing Stars and Jazzy Jade. So with the first coat of application, I was pretty impressed because it was almost full opacity. Then with the second coat, I was very pleased and happy with the color and the opacity of the color. I would totally recommend this for people who love that greenish jade color. And on the plus side, it's only $2.99. Who can beat that? So for Seeing Stars, glitter is a glitter polish. I mean, you can't really say much about it. But it wasn't too bad. I mean, you saw the glitter that you saw in the polish bottle, which is a good thing. With the second coat of the glitter, you can see that there's a little tint of blue, kind of maybe a greenish color to it, which doesn't really bother me because I wouldn't wear it alone anyways. I just did it this way so that you guys could see how it wears. Then I decided to see how it would look on a color. So I put it over the color that I got it with. And I ended up liking it because it doesn't look like it's overpowering the color. From OPI's Brazil collection, I picked up Don't Bossa Nova Me Around and You Can Do It If You Try. So when I picked up this color, I was like, ooh, it's a pretty corally orange. And then when I first applied it, I was instantly in love with this color. I couldn't believe how opaque it was with just one coat. And with the second coat, I thought, this is gonna be one of my favorite colors for spring. It's really easy to apply, and it reaches full opacity in just 2 coats, and it has great consistency. I would really recommend this to people who love the corally oranges out there. So with this first coat of Don't Bossa Nova Me Around, I thought it was going to be a little streaky and, wouldn't like it as much. But then I put the second coat on, and I think it is the perfect nude with a slight pink undertone. I think this color makes the perfect classic nude nail. So I wanted to put these 3 colors next to each other just so you all could see the comparison. The OPI is a more brighter orangey coral color. The SE color is a little more of a pastel coral, and the Formula X color is more of a pinky color. I liked all of these colors, but I think out of all of them, my favorite is the OPI. It's just so bright and vibrant. I think it's a perfect color for spring. Out of all the colors that I showed throughout the video, I think these 3 are my favorite, not only because of the color, but the consistency and how opaque they are with their second coat. And I would personally recommend these 3 colors to a friend. Thanks so much for watching my newest video. If you liked it, let me know and hit the like button. And if you liked it that much, subscribe to my channel to see my next video. Leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite polishes are for spring. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The links are down below. See you again soon. Bye!